Okay, here's my sad dry variegated alocasia frydek. So I got this in June, this past June, at a plant swap. I swapped this for my aglaonema. Oh my gosh, I don't even know which aglaonema it was at this point. Since I keep collecting aglaonemas, I forget names. Anyways, I traded for an aglaonema, and yeah, and look, here's a corm. So I've been wanting to transfer this plant into semi-hydro. I have my alocasia black velvet and another alocasia in semi-hydro, and they're doing really good. And so that's what I'm going to do here. And I didn't show it on here, but as you saw, I found a leca ball and a corm to this plant. Well, I put it back on the placemat, on this mat, and I forgot about it. So after I finished repotting it, it was about a few hours later, I was like, oh my gosh, the corm. And I thought it dried up, but it's now living with my alocasia polycorms, and hopefully it will do something. This video was recorded about over a month ago, and as of doing this voiceover, the corm hasn't done anything, but it also hasn't rotted, so yeah. Okay, now she's all potted up, and I'm going to put in my aquarium fertilizer, just a few little pumps, and give it a little wiggle and water her. And the roots are down here. I'm just going to put the water here and see how she does. Okay, I just opened my cabinet to water some things, and I think I'm gonna put Graduate Big Boy out of the cabinet to his other brothers, Mufasa, the Thai, and then Yellow Marilyn, the Yellow Marilyn. And yeah, until he can get some Soltec light too. And then of course his other brother, Scars, between there. I think it's time for him to retire the cabinet. I want this baby to grow big. And speaking of Scar, my bro Mark's flame, look. He unfurled that leaf from last week. Go Scar, go. And so I want to put him to where he gets Soltec light. So I'm gonna get one of my Dollar Tree shelves and put it somewhere here so he can just be there. Be right back. Okay, so I actually keep these in stock in the media room. These are the wall shelves that you get from Dollar Tree, 2 for $1.25. And I'm gonna hang that somewhere over there. I was about to put the shelf up, and then I was moving this so I could get to it, and yeah, it knocked over. But thankfully, no harm done to my baby. But you know what? This is a great thing with semi-hydro. But whenever I do spill soil on the carpet, which is honestly almost daily, I always, especially if it's wet soil, I just leave it there for like a day, and because it dries up, if you pick it up right away, it becomes muddy and it becomes harder to pick up in the carpet. But yeah, but this, you just gotta pick up the rocks. But it does get a little tedious because the pond and the carpet fibers. But for like the smaller pieces that I don't get up, I'll just get the big hose for the vacuum. Okay, I'll be back in 5 hours when I finish. Okay, it is multiple days later because y'all. But look, isn't he so cute? This bloom, this is his 15th bloom. No lie. I love him so much. And y'all, look at my fiddle. She's still doing amazing. And then this poor baby, my Jose Bueno, he's like in the back, but I don't know where else to put him for now, but it's okay. And Hamilton just unfurled this leaf. And then also, this one is actually the top cut of Hamilton that I took probably the end of last year, and look. Finally. Oh, this is cool. While I'm over here talking about them, my philodendron, my goodness, I do not remember the name of this one, but this philodendron has a new growth point. Oh my gosh, so much growth in the plant room. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to show you my alocasias that are actually alive and happy, because my Alocasia Frydek just, yeah. Look at my beautiful black velvet. So this has been living in a pond leca mix for over a year now. She's doing good. I haven't had any issues with her. I refill her water reservoir maybe once a month, and she's doing amazing for me. And then over here, shout out to Daniel, who's also a plant foley. He gifted me this beautiful alocasia. I forgot the name of this. Please remind me of it. And then over here, I was gifted a alocasia zebrina corm. And look, it does have a little bit yellowing, but it's okay. And then here's the Alocasia Mellow. I scored this on Facebook Marketplace a long time ago. She's been through a lot. I actually had to cut her back, but look at these leaves. They're like perfect. That's in pond, strictly pond, no leca. And then this Alocasia Pink Bambino that was gifted to me. And look, we have little baby leaves. I'm so happy about this plant. And this one is actually Alocasia. I think it's a caramel marble. And that was just from a corm too, and so I'm happy. And then this is Alocasia Polly that was from one of my mamas. And then this is a night Alocasia night something. And then we go over here, and right before I recorded this, I looked at the roots, and there is root rot. There's one right there, and then you can't really tell because my hand's in the way, but the other roots, yeah. So as soon as I stopped recording, I put this plant down and I walked away. Like, you can't, don't let the plants get to you, y'all. You just can't steal my joy, because look, Mufasa is unfurling a new leaf. You can't be sad when you see this, or when you see my handsome Alexander harden off this new leaf. So you can't get me down, Alocasia. Your sun will never set again, and your moon will wane no more. The Lord will be your everlasting light, and your days of sorrow will end.